Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as TheAfrozen. Today we're reading for the collective. Hey collective! Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below. Let's get into it. So, house bomb, attack. Self-explanatory. I'll give you the background story, the visuals. So I'm laying in bed. And that's all I kept hearing. Like someone was in war, like a Pearl Harbor type of war, like attack, 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 right? It's like the enemy's covers were blown, basically. And the rival, or however you want to call it, they spot and they expose the enemies here, and they attack them. And as I was watching that, we were like, so we were in this desert-like state. We were in a complete desert. It was giving me like Iraq, Afghanistan, them areas over there, Qatar, them areas. But it was just completely sand. It was hot, it was humid, it was sandy. Then there were many different mirages coming up, things that you think is there, but it's not really there. There were mirages that were coming up. But when I heard when I heard attack, that didn't feel like a mirage. That felt truly real. And as they kept saying attack, you can look far out and over like the hill line or the sand line, but it had a peak to it. And it's like if you were to walk towards the sand, like this high, the way the sand was, you can kind of peek over if you were over there. That makes sense? So people started to come over the sand dune. We were standing away, and there were other people saying it was a family that was standing there. The family, they were completely oblivious. They didn't know what was going on. I just want to make that clear that the family was not protected, okay? This was some crazy ass, brutal karma. Anywho, I warned y'all. So now this family, let me go back. The family were doing spell in the middle of the desert. When I say it was hot, like sweaty hot, it was hot, like hot to where you don't want to do nothing. You just want to just lay there hot. It was hot. There was a man, there was a woman, like a married couple. There were children there. Specifically, there was a teenage boy and a teenage girl. There were other kids there, but those two stuck out to me. And this teenage girl, or almost adult child, was doing spell work on a collective. So I mute my big ass mouth. I was like, yo, what you doing? But Spirit was like, shh, let them do what they do. I'm like, all right. But I'm like, it's a child. Spirit like, let them do what they do. I'm like, all right. Because I'm like, why y'all got this child doing this? But it's not a child. It's a teenager. But it's still a child. You know? Still a baby. About, I don't remember, between 15 to 17, about that. So it seems like this mother, like energy, is encouraging, or I'll say this. This mother-like energy is having this child participate in this spell work. Why do y'all have kids in adult situations, number one? Number two, why are you having adult conversations, heavy adult conversations, negative adult conversations in front of your kids? What kind of example are you trying to set for your child or your children here? Because this young girl was relentless on the spell work, and I'm like, look at me, like this is how my face was like, yo, like don't do that. Like I'm literally like, yo, as my spirit was like, shh. And I had to listen. I'm like, just gritting my teeth like, man, don't do this. So they did it. And as soon as they did it, we heard attack, attack, attack. Soon as they did it, it went up. This candle, missile, or whatever this shit was, it didn't go all the way up in the sky. It maybe was not even 3/4. It was like maybe 1/8 So let's say this is the candle here, or whatever they were doing in the sand, but it had some kind of like fire or flame to it. Say this is the candle and they lit it. I promise you, it probably like went like right here. Like from the time the candle was lit, it probably went from right here. It didn't go out. It's not enough energy. Number one, it's not enough energy. Number two, you're having a child do this. Why would you have a child involved in this, man? Why would you do that? Now I have to be the bearer of bad news because something about to happen to your child. Not child, children. Because you playing with fucking spell work. I literally was about to, I was trying to, and my spirit said, don't you dare. Don't you dare save that person. I'm like, it's a child. That's all I'm looking, this is a child. I'm looking at the soul. This is a child. Do not save this person, my spirit said. And I'm like, all right, I gotta stand down. There are multiple kids that are about to pass away from backfired spell work. And y'all think I was sitting here and playing around? I told you y'all this shit ain't fucking funny, man. This shit ain't fucking funny. It's not. Someone's child or children are having issues at school. They're fighting. This is all they do is fight. And this daughter-like energy has the idea that they can beat anyone and will do what this mother or this father-like energy is saying to them. So this daughter took it upon herself, sitting amongst adults with harsh conversations about other adults, sitting there and soaking up all that negativity, getting upset. The information is completely wrong because the masculine here is the reason why all this is happening. Now you're about to bury at least 3 of your kids. I have to say it. Spirit is watching. Y'all surely don't understand how spirit works here, and it's very evident here. The spirit works in many forms. Sometimes spirit can drop into someone's body. You truly don't understand how this works here. Spirit can locate a body that's closest to you, a friend, a best friend, a family. You don't know how spirit works, bruh. Let me show you just how fucking diabolical spirit is. And spirit wants me to deliver this message in a very unbiased way. Because I was emotional about it. I ain't gonna hold you, I was. As a child. But I had to realize why I could not be emotional. Now, spirit was saying that these children are spawn of Satan. And I'm like, damn, spirit. It's not even my kids that we talking about here. It's other people's kids that we talk about here. People that are doing spell work and including children in this. It's not only are your child or your children, I'm hearing children. And if you're on the right side of things, your kids are safe. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the ones that are actively placing children in harm's way and don't know the repercussions behind it. Somebody already lost their father behind spell work. I guess that wasn't enough for you. Your mother is next. I guess that's not enough for you to stop. So now spirit is going to show you, to really show you, to make you a believer. And they're coming after your kids. I saw it. Your kids are not safe. Do you know how disheartening it is for me to just even muster up those words to say that shit, that your kid's not safe? Over dirty dick and dirty puss. You got blood on your hands, karmic. You got blood on your hands. Your father passed away. That wasn't enough. Your mother is sick and about to pass away. That ain't enough. Spirit's like, we sick and tired of your shit, bitch. They tired. Now they coming after your kids. It's so disheartening for me to say that, bruh. It's so disheartening for me to say that shit. That they coming for your kids. That's so disheartening for me to say that shit. Because I don't play about kids. But your kids not safe. Because you want to be an ignorant cunt. And play with shit that you don't know nothing about. You fucking reckless. You reckless with this spell work here. Your kids fighting in school. They got to protect themselves. It's a group. And I'm going to tell you, because Spirit say it, and don't hide nothing back. Because they want you to see. Even though I say it's already playing out, you cannot stop this. Stop playing with this fucking candle work. Stop playing with this spell work. Because you losing family members. You losing kids. Unnecessarily. Stop playing with the spell work. There is someone, they told me to say, there is a spirit. Somebody went into the underworld and summoned an underworld spirit. This spirit is riding the fuck out of your kids, and you cannot take it off. If you attempt to take it off, your bloodline, your whole bloodline will be eradicated even more. Even faster. You don't even realize what you put yourself in. You don't even realize. You don't realize what you just put yourself in. And I've been warning y'all not to do it. And y'all still doing it. There's a group of people that are watching, spirits that are watching that you can't see, but I can see. I heard a house bomb. House bomb. A car bomb. Now you got to keep looking back over your shoulders. Why you want to live life like that? The spirit is relentless. You unleashed something so barbaric, so chaotic. My spirit team told me, stand back. And I can fix it with just like that. They told me to stand back. And it took everything in me not to stand back, but I had to stand back because I don't want that karma. It took everything in me to go against my God. I'm telling you facts because there's a child we talking about. And my team said, stand the fuck down. I'm like, a fucking bomb, a house bomb, a car bomb. There's going to be people that's going to be fighting your kids every day relentlessly, and one of your kids are going to seriously get hurt and killed with a blow to the head. They showed me, man. They showed me. And your child about to die from a fucking fight because you want to do fucking spell work. Now we got to feel sorry for you. Why do we have to feel sorry for you? After you were giving many warnings, time after time, not to do any of this. You were giving fair, thorough warnings not to do any of this. Somebody already had a house fire. A father figure passed away from backfired spell work. Your mother is sick, is getting ready to cross over. The bloodline is eradicated. I guess y'all didn't hear me when I said that shit. I meant what I said. Period. I meant what I said. I meant that. Now you have to continuously keep calling, I need help, I can't bury my child, this child just passed, my mom just passed, my dad just passed. That is going to be your life for the next 6 months. I'm telling you. Spirit gave you more than enough ample chances to change your life around, to turn your life around. No, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, this ain't real, Okay. Your fucking father passed away from Backfired Spellwork. Should I summon his ass in here too? How much more signs do you need to know that this is nothing to play with? 3 kids are about to pass because you want to be fucking reckless and abusive with spell work here. Your kids fighting at school because of the shit that you doing behind the scenes. You summoned, you not hearing me. You summoned a chaotic, out of control, intolerable energy that is very hard to consume, or is very hard to tame. True spiritualists that truly know how to do this can do this in 2 twos. And my team, my guide told me no. This person have to learn. To hear that, I'm like, damn. Now you gotta bury 3 fucking kids. Your fucking father passed away. That ain't enough. Your mother's sick. That ain't enough. One by one, Spirit say, one by one, your bloodline will slowly be eradicated to the point where there'll be no more existence. This energy that you summoned here, I'm not even going to say that part. You don't need to know that part. Keep telling y'all don't know who's who. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Oh, my babies. My babies. That's what I kept hearing last night. My babies. My babies. We gotta feel sorry for you? Why? One by one. This energy right now is talking right now and telling me, tell them, since you summoned me, tell them. You summoning spirits that you don't even know how to fucking control. So you summon it. How do you send it back? Tell me, how do you send it back? Did you leave offerings? Fuck no. I heard fuck no. She ain't leave no offering. She ain't leave no offering. But yet you playing with fucking spell work. Now 3 of your kids about to fucking die. You won't know the time or the day what is going to happen. It's going to be supernatural, bruh. People not going to believe you. They not going to believe you. This shit going to send you off your rockers. You're going to be insane. They may medically state that you are insane. You may have to be in the insane home. That's how much your mind ain't going to be able to take this shit. And they come in solely for the ones that you are up there. Because you have some kids as well. To whoever I'm speaking to here, someone got favorites within the bunch. They taking your favorites. Irresponsible. You're an irresponsible jackass. You are an irresponsible cunt. To put your kids in fucking harm's way for dirty dick. Stupid bitch. That is what you are. You are a stupid bitch. I didn't even need the cards. The cards is just here for confirmation. A storm, turmoil, and chaos. Fallout with friends or family. Destruction, loss, emotional stress. One by one, these spirits are coming and take everybody from your family to the point where this last name would not exist anymore. If you even decide to get pregnant, you won't lose that child, and you may even lose your life. Because your name is on the chopping board. You hear that train? You hear that warning? You want to be fucking reckless with something that you don't know nothing about. And you putting your kids in harm's way. Y'all weird. For dick. For dick. The dick not even clean. It's dirty. That's crazy to me. Conflicts within a relationship. Conflict within a relationship. Need clarity. Material wealth over relationships. And you listening to that jackass, to that stupid cunt you listening to. Now you have to prepare to bury your whole fucking family. I keep saying who don't hear will feel. Y'all keep thinking I'm playing. Y'all come on here and I laugh with y'all, hee ha ha ha. But this ain't no laughing matter. Your kids is fighting your fucking battles because you won't be throwing fucking spell work out there. And you met up on a real one, a master spiritualist. Stop playing with people. I told y'all, find y'all something safe to play with. I meant that shit. Find y'all something safe to play with. Y'all been fighting and hurting people for years. And the Spirit said no fucking more. And Spirit is making sure, one by one, your family drop like flies. I'm telling you, supernaturally. Nobody not gonna believe you. What? What happened? And you know why it happened. Why and what and how. You. And it's going to eat you alive to know that you are the reason, you are the cause for your children's death. DHS gonna be involved as well too. I'm not even gonna get into that. You're gonna be in so much fucking trouble mundanely. You put your own self in a fucking cage that you can't come out of. It was cheese in the cage and you took the fucking bait by lighting this dumbass candle, and your fate has been sealed. Your ass can't get out of this shit. One by one, you will drop. Mark my words. One by one, your family members will drop until the whole bloodline is eradicated. Spirit don't want your bloodline on this earth no more because y'all been causing hell for fucking years. Not years, generations. Y'all have been lying, stealing, all types of shit for years. For years. Y'all been doing spell work. This is this family bloodline. They're full of karmics. Even the children are karmics. And it's sad for me to even have to say that shit. But this bloodline of family members are nothing but karmics. All they do is lie, steal, kill. That's all they fucking do. Your bloodline will be eradicated, obliterated from the face of this earth. I hope you are ready. I hope you are prepared. I truly hope you are ready. They done took your father away from you, and that caused a lot for you to bear. Now your mother is sick. Now they're coming after your kids because you just won't stop. And Spirit will make an example out of you. For all of the death threats and all of the things that you said that you was going to do to the collective, Spirit saw and Spirit heard. You're in for a rude awakening, boo. You're in for a rude awakening. And I hope and pray that you're ready for it. The amount of prayers that you pray not going to save you. You're going to learn. You're going to learn to stop fucking with people. You're going to learn to stop messing with people that don't bother you. And all this was prevented. It was preventable, very preventable. Your bloodline, do you hear what I'm saying? Your bloodline. You hear me? Your bloodline, all. Until there's no more anyone with that last name. Your bloodline. I don't think you hear me. Your bloodline. I mean stemming back. So if you have aunts and uncles that are in their 80s and 90s and stuff, they going. You have children, they have children. Everybody. One by one. 6 months tops. That's what I heard. Your whole bloodline will be done, and you'll be the last one to go, because Spirit told me to tell you they want to make sure that you see all of the casualties that you caused on your own. You caused from your ignorance, your dirty stink ways, and your ignorance is the reason why you have to be planning for fucking funerals. You have to be planning for fish fries after fish fry after fish fry, because Spirit done took your money. They took your job. I'm hearing culinary. Somebody was working in a culinary setting, a restaurant, some shit. They yanked that bitch back. You ain't getting that. So here you are with no money, no car, no home, and you telling people where you live, because people watching you. Not even people. I gotta stop saying people. It's spirits. Supernatural watching you. You can't see it, but you summoning it. Why are you summoning energies from the underworld? You don't know nothing about them. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. They're gonna make sure they take every bit of breath from your body. You're going to learn. And you will never, ever in your life, you're going to be scared straight. Mark my words. That is a promise. Mark my words. If you ever think about coming for the collective or any chosen one, you met up on a real one. You sending death threats to the collective. You doing death threats to the collective. A chosen one? You ain't seen nothing yet. I just hope you ready.